You say that we don't talk about politics in the VTuber scene, but there's big name that still talk politics. Tricky Wee, Chibidoki, Project Melody, just to name a few. Well, it's more like it's not encouraged to talk about politics if you're in a traditional scene. Because here's the thing. Project Melody, Chibidoki, generally Twitch VTubers, they are more so in the progressive and in the new fan base kind of thing. There is a, let's say, wiggle room or an allowance for people there to start talking about politics. But if you are in the traditional side of things, talking about politics is just not like allowed or not encouraged, especially if you're in Hololive or if you're in Jisanji, if you're in anywhere that's Japanese centric. You're not allowed to talk about politics. You're gonna get fucked. I actually saw this tweet earlier. Please don't harass this person. Let's just discuss about politics in the VTuber industry generally. So there's this VTuber called Aurora Machinaria, and she's getting a lot of shit. So again, no hate to this person. Someone just tagged me in here, and you know what? Maybe I do appreciate it because it's an interesting point of discussion. So Aurora over here said, "Y'all don't think if I win any of those VTuber awards that I'm not taking the acceptance speech as an opportunity to talk about real issues? Thanking you all, then going straight into BLM, Free Palestine, Congo, and Sudan. Like so many people are complaining about the person running it, but aren't thinking about what it means to win it. It's a chance to make an audience accountable on a huge platform. Imagine reaching that big of an audience to talk about things that matter. Fuck the clout for personal gain. I want that clout to spread more awareness. You all know I've always used my platform to speak up on issues. That's never going to change, so vote for people that will make a difference. This is your voice and opportunity too." So, what do we think? This typical V-tweet. Aurora, at this time of day, in this part of the country, entirely located in the Twitter post. What audience? These awards are dumb. Sounds like Twitter. Giga cringe, absolutely cringe. Good intentions, I guess, but that's not gonna accomplish anything, IMO. She can call herself she call herself comfy VTuber, by the way. I will specifically vote against her. As Hafi abroad, I've no insight whatsoever into PH education. My view on PH ed was always Pinoys are book smart but can't think outside the box. What do you think? No, that's true. Chinito, that's true. Filipinos are like dogs. Outside of the tricks that they've been taught, they can't do anything. That's true. But anyway, these things. So I think this is an interesting point of discussion. Because Aurora, for the most part, has been taking it really well. She's been taking the backlash that received for it very well. Because after this post, she made this tweet. "Now, you don't have to agree or disagree. I just need this to be said. I have very strong beliefs. I speak to them very often because I am a very passionate person. I want you all to be safe while I do. I want you all to understand that you are also important to me. We may not always agree and disagree and may not always believe in the same things, but what makes this community so damn great is all the acceptance you all harness and showcase across all my platforms. I know we cultivated this place with love, humanity, and goodness in mind. You deserve my gratitude for that. Thank you." If she's talking about her own community, maybe. But if she's talking about the industry in general, no. The VTuber industry was not cultivated with love and humanity and goodness in mind. It was thought of how to extract the most money out of simps as much as possible. So many people are complaining about the person running it. People are complaining about Filion. I didn't know that. Actually, I don't know that. I'm gonna have to look that up later. But I didn't know that. But aren't thinking about what it means to win it. So I guess a lot of you don't necessarily agree with everything. And neither do the comment sections. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. It's very divisive. It means nothing to win this. It's a popularity contest. No, yeah, that's true. Every VTuber, like, oh, not VTuber, every award show is inherently a popularity contest. But it is a means to just have fun. But yes. So, this is very divisive. And it's just an interesting point of interesting thing to talk about. But hold on. I don't think her original tweet is being realistic. At best, she will be looked at as the kid that broke into the Game Awards some years ago. Yeah, true. Like, if we think about it, if she wins one of these awards, her talking about Palestine or BLM or Congo or Sudan and all the political topics she has in mind, it's not gonna make a difference. Vote for people that will make a difference. Unfortunately, Aurora, fact is, anybody that's gonna win this award show and talking about certain issues isn't gonna change anything. It will do two things. One, make people angry that you're being, like, you know, that you're ruining the mood over here. That you're putting politics in a place where politics should not be. People are gonna be mad that you're, like, you know, souring the mood for everybody. And two, the people that do support her is going to, like, praise her, clap for her, and forget about it 1 year later. In fact, both demographics are gonna forget about it 1 year later. To be fair, most people view spreading awareness as activism itself. Well, I'm not gonna look, I'm not gonna pretend that I know anything about Free Palestine or Congo or Sudan or the problems in the Congo or Sudan or even if BLM is still a thing. I remembered back then that BLM's like organizers are like have been like revealed. Like a lot of like some BLM organizers have been revealed to actually be pocketing a lot of the donations. Like a lot of bad people actually taking advantage of a good cause or whatever. But I'm not gonna pretend that I don't know that I know anything here. Okay, I'm not gonna comment on all of these topics. I'm just commenting on like the action of it itself. In the VTubing industry, everything forgets in a year. These 19-year-olds don't even remember the Stop Coney scam. Yeah, Coney 2021. 2012, I mean, sorry. Baby, let's raise awareness. Fuck. That's such a banger. Also, I didn't know that Aurora was 19-year-old. I do get why she's like this, though. Chat, it's something that every person is going to feel at in a certain place, in certain cases. Because back when I was 18 and 19, I was very much, very passionate about the politics in the Philippines. That's why I wanted to be a lawyer. Because I thought I could fix everything. Not fix everything, but I could make a difference, right? But then, like, 2 years, a year later, actually, 2 years later, after, like, studying a lot and getting to know what really happens in this kind of shit, that ultimately it's all pointless, that I'm not gonna be able to do anything. I just gave up. I just learned that there is no people that will make a difference. That's a very negative thing to say. But the reason why that's the case here is that this is a fucking VTuber awards show. You know, a place where things can make a difference in fucking Senate hearings. In a like house conference with politicians. That's where people are gonna that's where things are gonna make a difference, but not here. Not here. I can't seem to find a healthy middle ground between these people and their overflowing idealism and my jaded cynical that laughs at them for it. Yeah, true, Blaze. True, Blaze. That's me too. I can't, like, Blaze, you've also experienced being, like, you know, being an anime character and fighting for what you believe in, right? You felt like that, right? And then as you age, you just lose it eventually. And it's a very sad thing, but it happens. And I can't like find a healthy middle ground about it too. Like when I see stuff like that, my reaction is that please prove me wrong and keep this idealism that you have even after realizing the truth and the jaded like negativity of the world. I hope it lasts. I didn't. Let's hope you do. And most of the time they end up not being. Most of the time they end up failing. Because it's really hard. So yeah, I think it was an interesting discussion to have. This is an interesting discussion to have, at least. I will burn all bridges to stand with Palestine. You will regret this decision 5 years later. Then you will fail. True, Tycon. Tycon has it here. She will fail. She means this. She 100% means this. It's a good thought. The thought is good. In practice, no, it doesn't. She's gonna fail. Yeah. The more optimistic a person is, the more brutally pessimistic they'll become. Damn, okay, Jesus, this is fucking rough now. Maybe I'm too negative. Am I being too negative or am I being realistic? What do we think, chat? Come on, because I feel like me saying my opinions inherently entails that a lot of you are gonna agree with me. But I also want some of you guys to also kind of tell me that I'm being too much.